I know.
One has to wonder, how does he get his voice to do that many decibels?
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing it's just part of his physiology. Maybe he's like doing some experiments on himself while he's at the Humane Society or whatever.
Do you think it's because like he like outbarks the dogs?
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Right? Like his whole
he
thing.
has to show he's the alpha.
Yeah. He goes into that room and all the dogs are barking. He just gets really up next to them and like screams at them, barking at them. And he pulls out his gun and he like loads 2 bullets into it.
Right.
And then he spins the chamber, clicks it against his head once, and then points it at the dog.
Points it to his balls, clicks it once, and then points to the dogs. Yeah.
You're right. It's better if he does himself twice and once with just his dick.
If you were playing Russian roulette with somebody and they like pointed to their head, click, pointed to their balls, click, hands it to you, how intimidating? How much
how many bullets are in it? One?
Yeah, one in a 6-shot revolver.
Okay, so there's basically a 2 out of 6 chance that I'm not shooting myself or my dick off. Is what you're saying.
Are you? Because let's just say that wasn't the rule before. He just looked you in the eyes and just went just or farm, click, hands you off to you. Do you do the same thing?
I might do it to my head once and then just put it back out. Because if it kills me, that's fine.
So you're gonna let him just absolutely dominate you.
Yeah, aura-mog me. Yeah, he's aura-mogging me. By the way, welcome to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm Will.
Eric, if you sat down for a man with playing Russian roulette, he put 2 bullets into the revolver, he spun it, put it to his head, click, put it to his dick, click, and then slid you the gun.
Are you copying?
Are you copying, or are you going to let him aura-mog you? Because you got to keep in mind, the first one he did was his head, so maybe
within rules.
Yeah, you're at least that's within the rule book. That if you pull out the Russian roulette rule book, that's in there. Yeah. But the game's the judge is still out on shooting your own dick off.
Well, I think it's allowed only because you might as well be dead if you get shot in the dick.
That's what I was saying. I mean, the thing is, do you put it to your head and pull the trigger? Because you're
I'm all for saying you get bonus points.
Well, I mean, the point is you're definitely not doing your dick first. You're not doing your dick first and then your head.
Completely stone-faced, you click that mug on your head, then your dick, and slide it back.
Oh, no, absolutely couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, dude. Absolutely
Giving
not.
him a 100% chance of blowing himself away.
Well, then it becomes the issue of, does he do the head and then his dick again?
That is
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? He's gonna kill himself later, no matter what.
If he blows his dick off first, he'll probably want to go ahead and do it the second time.
He just opens it up, puts another bullet in it.
Fill the cylinder.
Yeah. Just all 6 bullets. Yeah.
Then he'll be a goal-driven man at that point. He will.
Speaking of revolvers, I watched the Fargo television show.
Mm-hmm.
I started because Reed was watching it. And he was like, "Hey, do you want to watch the first episode of season 2?" And I was like,
Fargo.
It's a movie. It's like a crime drama. You've never seen the Fargo movie?
Nah.
So Fargo's a movie. Okay, it's a movie that takes place in Milwaukee.
Are they far?
Yes, and they go.
Yeah.
It takes place in Milwaukee during the winter, and
it's all about the Wells Fargo wagon.
Yes.
Okay, it's coming down the street.
It's going.
Please let it be for me.
It's going California way. Mm-hmm. They get what's that thing? They get typhoid and
dysentery.
Dysentery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you have seen Fargo.
Yeah.
Point
being, they run the banks.
Yeah. Point being.
Fargo.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Now you're there.
Exactly. For the movie, they had Steve Buscemi for a character, and then in the show they had a very similar character, but they just used Macaulay Culkin's brother, and it worked.
I always forget he has siblings.
I know, and his siblings are actors.
Who was the guy who played Richie
That's
Rich?
sad.
The weird part is that he did a very good Steve Buscemi.
Culkin.
Yeah, that's
I loved his role as Richie Rich. I thought it was very good.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, I loved his hair or
no,
something. I was gonna be like, yeah.
I legitimately thought he played a really good Richie Rich.
He just recently, last year, got back into acting again.
Macaulay did?
But yeah, I thought that was. I didn't like his role in. Home Alone made him. I was always in mid movies. His Richie Rich role though, best.
Well,
movie
Home
he
Alone
made.
2.
Lost in New York.
Yeah, Donald Trump is president, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He asks him for directions, and he helps him.
Yeah, of course.
Just like he guides America.
Exactly.
I'm
in the Trump
honestly
hotel.
He points us in the right direction every time. Yeah.
And then,
you know what's weird about that movie? Actually, they had a different child actor, but he shortly disappeared after.
Oh yeah, Little St. James. I remember that kid. Yeah, he was big. Yeah, there's a whole thing about him now.
You should Google him.
Yeah, you should Google him. Yeah, he was a poor kid. I mean, specifically, I can't believe they did that many things to that one kid.
Trump had a bigger role, but they had to rewrite the movie after the
of course.
disappearance.
Oh, absolutely.
He became so busy.
Yeah, he was going in and he had this like plane that he was always on and stuff. I mean, it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Point being, Macaulay Culkin's brother being ugly makes him a good acting replacement for Steve Buscemi, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing as an actor. Because Steve Buscemi's thing is that he's a very, they keep saying it in Fargo. They keep saying he's an odd-looking man when they describe him. The cops like, what did he look like? And then everybody's just like,
Steve Buscemi
he looked
kind of
odd.
looks like a little gremlin.
Yeah, he looked odd. And they're like, odd in what way? Oh, I don't know, just odd. You know, like he looks strange. Macaulay Culkin's brother, perfect for that exact same description. So he just looks odd.
I've never seen him. What's he look like?
He looks like Macaulay Culkin with black hair and a pencil-thin mustache.
So like
That's
a
not
pedophile?
odd.
Yeah, he looks like a pedophile.
That's not odd.
It's not odd?
I can think of
gonna
much
have to
odd.
Google
I'm sorry,
what
is
this guy actually
Salvador
looks like.
Dali not look odd to you?
He looks like a mincing pedophile. Yes.
Like I was expecting like some like balding on the top, long hair down the sides.
what you thought Macaulay Culkin's
wispies.
brother would look
like?
like?
Wispy hair.
Why? Macaulay Culkin doesn't
You
look
said
anything.
odd.
Okay, yeah. Well, I said odd like Steve
His
Buscemi.
eyes go in different directions.
like Steve Buscemi.
I don't know who that is.
The guy who says, do you think God stays in his heaven because he too fears what he has created?
Is that the guy who goes, "I'm walking here"?
Yes, he's the actually, he probably did do that in something, knowing Steve Buscemi. He was the fireman in 9/11. When 9/11 happened, he was a fireman.
Did he die?
No, he saved a bunch of people. He's a fucking hero.
Oh, okay.
He's the, you know the meme of,
Is it the guy on the left there, Kieran Culkin? Kieran McCulkin?
yeah, that's him.
That's him then, the sleeker one without
He
the
doesn't
Hawaiian
look
shirt.
odd. He looks.
You take that man,
He
you
looks
slick
like
back
he's-
his hair and give him a pencil-thin mustache. You see how odd he looks.
Yeah, you could dress him up.
He
pretty
looks
good.
fucking creepy.
the fucking
All the
the
McCulkin
movie.
kids.
Show him Steve Buscemi. You know
The
who
doctor,
Steve
guy, the
Buscemi
doctor
is.
guy in mute looked weirder than him.
Do you not know what Steve Buscemi looks like?
He doesn't know what Steve Buscemi.
Oh.
The
I-
guy who made the
I should've
doctor.
started
the doctor
there.
guy in mute looked weirder than him.
I guess put him up. Yes, he looked weird, but he doesn't look weirder than Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi's the guy from the meme of How You Do, Fellow Kids, where he's got the skateboard.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Like,
He's
I don't know actors.
snaggletooth. His eyes are weirdly spaced.
Yeah,
He's
no,
got,
you know,
he's got
if you'd said that
permanent
meme, I
bags
would've
under his
known.
eyes.
The weird part is Steve Buscemi is like somehow attractive. Like that.
In a Don Knotts kind of way,
yeah, in a
I
weird
guess,
like
but
Don Knotts. Well, Don Knotts was considered super attractive.
No
too.
way.
Who's
yes, he
Don
was.
Knotts?
He's an old actor.
Oh my God, this child.
He's a very, very ugly man who was like a sex object
Like
in his
Danny
time.
DeVito ugly?
No, he's just like Steve Buscemi.
That's
to be
another
fair-
odd-looking guy.
Yeah, but nobody's
Don
ever.
Knotts.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Scooby Doo.
You should have just said Barney.
Yeah,
Barney
I'm sorry,
Fife.
you're right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Barney Fife.
He
yes.
so his whole thing was he was an actor in the 50s.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Barney
liked
Fife.
when he was that guy who was like repairing TVs, but he was a magical guy, and the TV taught you a lesson. I don't remember the movie.
Red Letter
though.
Media? Is that I think you're talking about Red Letter Media.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And
that-
to be fair, looking at this picture, I am
I
seeing
know,
the
it's
handsome,
strange.
handsome Don Knotts.
Well, that's
It
years
just kind
after.
of depends. He's
He
just
just looks like a
doing.
dude.
No,
to
that's
me.
like 20 years after he was
He
considered
just
a
looks
sex
like a
object.
wiry dude to me.
Yeah, he is. I mean, like he was like a greaser kind of guy, you know, like he leather jacket, slick back hair. Like he was considered attractive in that like 50s, 40s type of way.
Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's how people usually consider me attractive too. I've got a very greaser archetype to me. I know I wear a suit, but what you didn't know was the suit's made out of leather.
That would explain the hot rod in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You're talking about Kira.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's like a 50s slave wife kind of deal, and she makes everything with gelatin around it.
Well, that's
Like
why
everything's
she's
suspended in
handcuffed
gelatin.
to the oven.
yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Hooked up a
Sim-
muffler to her fart box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Glass.
Glass packs. Yep. Right. Exactly.
Have
Gotta
you
make
ever
sure.
seen that Sin Against Humanity that is a Jello mold with shrimp in it?
I have. Yeah. I have.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why does that
You
exist?
see, Eric, it's because women at the time were expected to cook everything, and they were also giving them
A lot of
Lots of
drugs.
amphetamines.
lots of
amphetamines.
meth to deal
Yeah.
with their lives.
There
so they
Pet
went,
pills, they call
I
them.
hate my husband. I'm going to put shrimp in Jello and make that motherfucker eat that.
Yeah, I know a person who was like, yeah, my mom and my sister got put on Adderall at the same time. My mother, who was 80, and my sister, who was like 65, you know, and then apparently they couldn't sleep at all, and they would just be up at 3 o'clock in the morning cleaning the house.
When I learned that they just drugged the shit out of women in the 50s, I was like, oh yeah, all those weird things make so much sense.
It makes sense. Yeah, you just fucking throw.
I was talking about the food stuff, but
oh,
yeah.
I thought you were just talking about like the way men treated women in the office.
That too, generally, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what we get for letting women work. That's why they shouldn't work. Then what do? They go there, they get
they get drugged up.
Exactly. They should just stay in the house where they're safe.
They get high, they get the ass pinched one time, and it's everybody's problem.
What's the thing that the burqa? Is that what Muslim women wear?
The burqa? Yeah.
That's like a full body.
That's what all women should wear.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Fucking modesty up in here.
I kind of want to see a woman wearing a burqa, but it's cut
Except
to where it's
when
like
I'm horny, then they need to be wearing thongs and bikinis.
But under the burqa.
But under the burqa. I was gonna say
they only open the burqa for me.
I wonder.
No, I crawl up in there. Like a cave.
Danny DeVito crawling up in a burqa.
Like a little baby.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito's
like birthing, but in reverse.
Why is Danny DeVito getting more roles? Why am I only seeing him in a Jersey Subs commercials?
He's in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like the only thing he likes doing anymore. Like he famously loves that show. He produces it. He loves playing the character.
God, he's just become Jerry Springer.
Yeah, but he's funny. He's way better.
He is.
Like,
he is way
It's
funnier
Always
than
Sunny.
Jerry Springer.
It's Always Sunny is way better when they let Danny DeVito write it. It's so good. He's so good at writing comedy. And you'd think with a man as ugly as the Penguin.
I mean, you gotta be when you look like Danny.
Yeah, when you look like him,
you're just like, you know what? You got a full send into being the weird little man.
How old do you think Danny DeVito was before he got laid?
Probably normal expectancy.
You think so? You think you
like
tell
16
me?
and 20?
Yeah, you think?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, see if Danny DeVito
that
has
might not be on record.
Yeah, see if Danny DeVito has gone on record. Mr. DeVito.
I lost my virginity to a nun in New York.
You up that
the
a little
Catholic
bit.
Church has always been on it.
You up that voice a little bit. You've got Gilbert Gottfried. You just pitch that up, and it's Gilbert Gottfried.
I lost my virginity to a nun in the back alley. She took advantage of me.
You're the only person I've ever met who could do an actual Gilbert Gottfried impression.
I love Gilbert Gottfried.
That was
the world is missing an angel.
You know that wasn't what his actual voice sounded like?
Yeah, I imagine he has slightly toned down.
No, that was nothing like what his voice sounded like.
Oh, that's a complete put on?
Complete put on. There's a recording of him. He was going on Howard Stern, and after he died, Howard released it where he was like, because he called and Howard didn't answer and he left a voicemail, and it's just like, hey Howard, it's Gilbert. I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry. Just start without me. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. And it just hangs up. And it's like, okay, so his voice sounded...
Howard, I'm not gonna make it on time.
Nothing
like that?
I wish that's what his voice sounded like.
He just talks like that all the time.
He could have been fucking...
I liked when he was the bird in Cyber Chase.
I liked when he was the bird
I thought
in
you were
Aladdin.
gonna say Aladdin.
Yeah. He's cast as Bird.
The fuck is
for some
Cyber
reason.
Chase? What is this child talking about?
He's talking about
over here?
Aladdin, but
No,
he's
I'm
talking about the
PBS.
Scooby-Doo Aladdin.
No, sorry.
okay.
Did I name it wrong? What's that show on what was that show on PBS where it was like two
Aladdin?
kids, they get like sent to the future and there's a bird and a lady AI computer and they learn math.
Ghost Rider?
Nah.
No.
I
don't think that's...
Are
I
You
don't think
Afraid
that's
of the
Ghost
Dark?
Rider at all.
Yeah. Are You
PBS
Afraid of the Dark?
shows.
SpongeBob
Sesame Street.
SquarePants.
With,
Sesame
what was the
Street.
guy's name?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert got laid. Did you find out about Danny DeVito, by the way?
When
did Danny DeVito...
He was the voice of Digit. And yeah, it was
Who
Cyber
cares?
Chase.
How old was Danny DeVito when he lost his
70.
virginity?
What do you want?
It was last year. It took a while.
Doesn't he have like 3 kids in their 50s?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. They're not really his. He married into them.
Anyways, Gilbert Gottfried played Digit, dude.
Digit.
You don't remember Digit?
From what?
Cyber Chase.
It was called Cyber Chase?
Yeah, I was right.
So you're not talking about Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase. You're talking about a different thing called Cyber Chase.
It was a PBS show.
Okay.
You would know it if you were poor.
Oh my God, yes, I do remember that. I saw that at my grandmother's house like twice.
Yeah, I grew up watching this.
Well, it was 2002. I was 10 when that came out, you realize. So
Yeah.
like 2 more years past that, and I'm already fucking other women. By the way, I was a woman at the time, but
Right.
yes.
Yeah, do you remember the show, Eric?
I'm too old for that.
Yeah. Yeah, he has no
what
idea.
What channel was that?
I don't know.
PBS.
It looks like Discount
Yeah,
Phineas and Ferb.
I'm more or
doesn't it?
Like Channel 3 or whatever.
Yeah, I more or less stopped watching anything on PBS after about like 6 or 7 years old, which would have been in the mid 90s.
The weird part is you were both poor. Like he lived in a cardboard box, but I mean, you
I used to eat up some PBS stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you lived in a trailer.
Man,
Like
it was
Kratz
hot
Creatures.
It was hot outside.
You would have known this as Zaboomafoo.
I didn't want to go outside. I wanted to watch PBS.
Did you watch Zaboomafoo?
I did. Yeah.
I watched the thing that came 2 shows before that.
Yeah, there was like a
Starring the
whole
Kratt
show.
brothers.
Yeah, it had
Called
Zaboomafoo as a
Kratz
character.
Creatures. No. It
Zaboomafoo
did
wasn't
not.
a character?
No,
I thought it was.
Zaboomafoo came like a decade later.
Oh, I thought it was like the 2 guys had a show, and
Yeah,
then Zaboomafoo.
Chris and Martin Kratt did have a show.
Okay.
Zaboomafoo, that was later.
Oh,
Before
okay.
that, they had Kratz Creatures.
So they
and
didn't
then
make shit for money until Zaboomafoo is what you're telling me.
No,
Yeah,
I'd
probably.
say they mostly just had jobs being actual like nature workers of some sort.
Yeah.
But they were good at publicizing it and like
They were
doing
Steve
presentations for like kids.
They were
and stuff.
shitty Steve Irwins.
Yeah. Wild
Oh, they were
Kratts is like a
PBS
similar
Steve Irwins, I
concept.
guess.
Or same people, I guess, but now cartoons.
I'm going to get some water.
Yeah. They're still working to this day.
That's
Still
pretty,
just doing animal education for kids,
yeah,
essentially.
that's pretty impressive, though.
Yeah, I was actually really happy to hear that. I was like, oh, cool. So they're just doing
Yeah,
exactly
fucking
what they were doing.
Zoomafoo.
Zaboomafoo, yep.
Love that shit.
Yeah, that's a monkey. Or a ring-tailed lemur.
Yeah.
Something that...
He always ate fruit. He like had a whole machine that like he'd go up to and like he'd crank the fucking little thing and like a fruit would come out. It'd be a random fruit each time.
Yep. Had to give him a diverse range of foods, keep him healthy.
It was cool. That was a good show.
Yeah. But I watched the like 95 version of that. That was just called Kratz Creatures.
Nah.
Yeah, how old were you in 95? Were you like
6.
8? You were 6? Okay,
Mhm.
so you're only
Damn.
1 year older than me?
I was born in 89.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So you're like Kira's age.
how was it
Like
when
60.
I'm 75 years old. That's
how
correct.
was it when the Neanderthals roamed the earth?
Yeah. Was it great?
It was okay. It was better once we got rid of them. Squeaky little bastards.
Honestly, I like the idea of like Christian fundamentalists who don't believe that the earth is like 2,000 years old. They're like, the earth is 75 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
with them even more. Just
no. My grandfather
It's like,
remembered.
that's
woolly
ridiculous.
mammoths.
I would love
Have
to
you seen
meet
modern
someone,
construction? The pyramids were made like 60 years ago.
At most.
It'd
They
be
needed
really
cranes.
frustrating, but
Mhm.
I would actually kind of like to meet someone who legitimately believes in the theory of the universe was made last Thursday.
I would, yeah.
Oh,
me
last
too.
Thursday is
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or the last Thursdayists?
Do you know that the thing where like slaves built the pyramids got
I've got a
disproven?
question about that actually.
I mean, go for it. It's a pretty straightforward ideology.
Yeah, if you're new to that theology, is it your like
I don't think
relative
it's a
Is
Thursday?
it your
Theology.
Thursday?
Yeah, or is it whoever
Is the guy
founded
who
it?
founded it is
Yeah.
his Thursday?
So that's my, I guess, philosophical
It's
question.
perpetually last Thursday. It's always
Okay.
last Thursday.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, a new guy joins
If
and then
you're
everybody
more
has to
than-
update.
If you're
to
talking
his
about
date.
anything more than one Thursday ago, you've already gotten off the tracks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything in existence came about last Thursday.
Okay, that's a fair statement.
Like, whenever you're saying it, it's that last Thursday.
Okay, yeah, that is
And
fair.
everything that came
So
before
they-
last Thursday is a creation in your head
Right.
that happened last Thursday.
God, historians must.
You were
hate-
made with those memories.
Historians
last
must
Thursday.
hate last Thursdayist.
Yeah, it's like the
As I
guys
said-
who get pulled over by the cops and then like
Yeah,
put
I'm
the
a
thing on the
sovereign
window.
citizen, yeah.
Put the thing on the window
Yeah.
for them
Yeah,
to
I
read.
think that the last Thursdayists are a little bit less infuriating than the sovereign citizens.
I know a couple of archaeologists and they just fucking hate people in general. Like they're like I
don't like anyone that's been alive
Yeah.
in the last 300 years.
Yeah. I mean, like, legitimately, the archaeologists I know are like, yeah, people are really, really bad at history in general. So if you talk to them about, like, 99% of the time, if you talk to somebody about the thing that you're into being an archaeologist, people are going to have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Or they'll have an entirely different conception of the thing that you're talking about that's based on their religion.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
fair.
okay, well, nobody cares. Nobody cares how old the rock is I dug up. That was made by God and only 2,000 years ago.
Mhm.
And also, there was a man who dug up golden plates and read them out of his hat
Oh, so it's 6,000.
6,000 years ago. Yeah.
Mhm.
As a matter
the
of
world
fact,
was already pretty well established when Christ was born.
yeah.
You know, that there was 4,000 years
So I
of
thought it was
nonsense before
10,000.
that. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's an
6,000 years
uncountable
ago.
amount of billions of
I thought you
years of
could literally
space
count it
dust
in the Bible.
accumulating.
Do you guys know the thing of the giants walk the earth thing? Do you think that's real?
No.
Oh no.
No.
I mean,
I think there was tall
giant
people.
things.
Yeah. Like I think we've had people get to like what
10 feet tall.
Yeah, 10 feet. So like I think
Like-
those people were considered
yeah,
giants.
but it'd be like one guy. You know, like
Yeah,
there weren't a
he's
lot of
just a
people.
freak. He's just a genetic
Exactly.
freak.
So
Yeah.
if he was 10 feet tall, why would you say giants? Why wouldn't you just say
Well, yeah,
one?
I think
More
there
than
was.
one
I think
could
there
have
was a bunch of
developed.
people who got to maybe that height, and then, over time.
Why wouldn't the line just be, we had one real big dude back then?
It
you
does-
know?
okay, when you're
David and Goliath,
hold on,
that's
hold on.
exactly
I
what
got this.
happened
Hold on,
there.
I got this. You're traveling, right?
Mhm.
And you've stopped at a tavern. You fucking comb your feet. They're like, oh, traveler, tell us.
Am I a Christian?
It doesn't matter.
Am I black?
No.
Okay, then I go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go in. They're like, traveler, tell us the news from where you've come from, and you're like, oh yeah, back home we've got like giants of we're giant people.
Right,
Huge.
yeah, huge dudes.
Yeah.
Huge giant
When
guys.
everyone's like 4.5 feet tall and an 8 foot tall motherfucker from up north walks down. Yeah, it's
I mean,
a
you would
giant,
assume
for
there's
all
a more
intents
than
and
one.
purposes.
I feel like every Scandinavian they came across was just like this terrifying mountain
They
of a
literally
man.
said
Yeah.
that they were demons.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
like
it's just-
the Christian monks in the monasteries were like, demons have invaded us,
Which is
which is
cool.
a historic record.
yeah, which is cool as hell, but also some of those monks had the balls to be like, I'm going to convert them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to teach about Jesus. And you know what? Some of those guys were like, yeah, that's funny, dude. You're hanging out with us. Come on. We're going to go kill some people and get drunk.
There's a show that had like, it was like the Wild West, and like they were in like a work camp basically building a railroad, and Hell on Wheels with the show.
Okay.
And there's a pastor character who on the first episode, like he's like coming to get convert people and whatever, and everyone's
Right.
like, why'd you come here and get out here and blah blah blah, and like someone's like, yeah, why'd you this place is a den of sin, why'd you come here? And he's like, well, we're better to convert than the den of the wolves.
That's not the
I
voice
was
he
like,
would have.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember his voice, but I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, that's pretty bars.
So I'm like, oh, lordy, I do come to the den
I
of
like
wolves.
pastors who are like, I got to go into the lion's den and convert the lions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked out for the guy on Sentinel Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a great time. I mean, it's.
I mean,
fine.
I
yes.
like his conviction.
I'll give it to you. It's
like
cool
a
up
pastor
to a
hangs out
point.
like a pastor that hangs out in a bar or something like that.
Yeah.
And, he just talks to people.
The
know.
I mean,
local
like,
priests-
we can be mad
That's
that
fine.
he
I like
disturbed
that.
those people, and like that, we're right to be mad at him. But I'm not going to fault his conviction. I like that conviction.
For my religion, the local priest has been to prison. So so he's like covered in tattoos, like he's missing a lot of his teeth. Like,
There's something to be said about seeing it before rejecting it.
yeah,
you
I
know?
guess
Like you got to see the crazy shit in the world to have that context.
I've
to-
done
and,
so many
choose
drugs,
God
and I'm still not
regardless
a
of it,
Christian. You know,
It's
like
fine.
I got what amount of drugs do I have to do before I become religious?
Don't worry, you'll find that rock bottom. You'll bounce off that floor directly onto the front
he's
step of
already
a
done
church.
crack. What more rock bottom can he get?
Well, you have to be broke while you do crack.
Well, I did
See.
crack today, and I still have plenty of money, so I think I'm good.
Yeah, it's
You know
when
what,
You
run
drink
out
your
of
Red
money.
Bull, you drink your coffee. I've got my crack.
You're
Thank you very
right.
much.
You should get into heroin.
Oh my
That's
god,
the
yeah.
new rock bottom.
Fuck heroin.
We
Go
got
Fent.
fentanyl. Yeah, we got fentanyl these days. Trank,
No, don't.
crocodile.
Fent's too easy to OD. You don't want to do it.
Yeah. Have you seen the people that do trank? The stuff that's it's
Don't-
basically
don't
just
they just
horse
like bend
tranquilizers.
over from the waist down?
Yeah, but they're like it gives you necrosis
What?
on your arms.
Really?
Yeah, and
Oh,
all
like
your arms. is like-
crocodile back in the day?
No,
Oh, I
not
remember that.
crocodile. Crocodile did it too, but there's a big thing right now with trank, which is horse
I
tranquilizer.
remember seeing a video
people
of
shooting
like,
it up into their veins.
of a Russian person like talking about crocodile, and then just like they were just in. It was a YouTube video, and they were just in, I guess, a Russian like crack house, and they were just showing people off.
Those people just die from sepsis. Is that what happens? They just die.
Sometimes.
Because
Yeah.
like, what's the alternative? Like, you cut the limb off?
Honestly,
Depends. Depends on how bad it is, whether or not they seek help, when they seek help.
Is
you
that the same thing as like is necrosis of your skin the same thing as like frostbite? Like it's just dead, right? Like that's the point.
I mean, the end
It's-
result is similar, but
Okay.
it's not.
It's not the same thing. Okay.
I mean,
You get sepsis from
that
frostbite.
guy who like held his arm up for like 20 something years in India, does that necrosis?
Well, when your arm
Huh.
and your skin freezes, like it gets so cold that like your cells break.
Yeah,
you
so I
know?
guess
And,
like it's
like,
just
different.
dead. It's
Like,
not.
if you cut skin, it doesn't.
if you
affect
keep it
the
on,
cells,
if you keep
know?
it on, is it gonna like? Would it give you sepsis since all the cells are
Do you
dead?
think it would sloth off the first time you took a bath?
It would have to or something, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it would
just-
cause an infection.
Okay.
Eventually, I mean, you
Will's
could
got a point. That
potentially
dude
heal-
who hold his like arm up, that was just that wasn't like necrosis. That's just like when like you don't use your muscles or whatever for a while, atrophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, does his arm just atrophy from holding it
Yeah,
up all the
it did.
time?
If you only had a little
Ugh,
bit of
that's gross.
frostbite and you were in a clean
Wait,
environment, then
apparently, like he
you would
held it
just
up for
peel
so
the
long he
skin
couldn't
off.
put it back down.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
just like it probably
Wait,
like
what now?
formed.
So there was this guy in India who, as a religious thing, held his arm up, and he
Oh, I
held
remember
it up
this.
for so long. I've heard that it got stuck like that, and he can no
Yeah.
longer lower it.
Did they have to
Yeah,
cut it
like-
off or
And
something?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it would like the bones would get kind of like stuck in place, and you can't stay perfectly still for too long. It's
I'm gonna
bad
do the
for
same
you.
thing, but horizontally.
People just lay in bed for like a year or something, get stuck to the bed. Your fucking skin will.
Yeah,
Grow
I mean that's
over
one of
it
those
like a
things.
tree.
That's one of those things
You
where I'm
know?
like, it's fucking disgusting when you see those like people that were like
He
800
did it
pounds.
as
They
a
had to
plea
be,
for world peace.
aw, it like the people who like get stuck to their couch. They're 800 pounds. They had to be removed after they
with
died
a
by
forklift and
forklift.
stuff.
Yeah, and
They
their skin
cut
is just
the wall.
yeah, and their whole fucking like skin is just it is the couch. I can't
They
imagine
become
that.
fused to it.
That's so cool. Like it's one of the
After
coolest.
a while, it hurts more to move than to
Yes.
not move, so they just continue not moving.
It's so
I'm
cool.
not gonna lie. Like I don't know this for the fact. I'm just
Who
judging.
knew you could actually become one with the couch?
Yes,
I'm just
It's the
judging
best.
based off
it's JD Vance's dream.
of pictures. But like Hindu priest and like I guess Buddhist on top of that, they make like looking like just sitting in a dirt tent so
They make it
Chill.
look appealing somehow.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do make it look weirdly appealing.
I guarantee you,
It's
there's
a
like
lot
a
less
But I know
appealing
if-
when you're there.
Yeah, I know if I'm there, I'm just sitting there like I'm pissed. I'm swatting bugs everywhere. And I'm like, fuck, I hate this.
Can't swat a
The
bug.
smell.
Can't swat a bug if you're a fucking Hindu or
Yeah.
fucking Buddhist
Yeah,
or
if you're
whatever.
like a
True.
Jainist or something, which is
Yeah.
a type of Buddhist, then yeah, you can't even swat bugs.
That's one of those things where I'm like, if I was going to
You have to
become a
keep-
monk, I
There
would
you go.
just like
Look
you
at
got to
this
do it.
guy's
You got to
arm.
completely go it. That is definitely that's definitely atrophied.
Yeah, my man's arm is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
If that were
here's a really good one.
if I was going to become a monk, then I would
You
I would
see
have
his
to go for that
bones.
because I mean, like, why are you going to go halfway being a
Ugh.
monk? You're going to be like a Christian monk and live in a monastery? No, I'm going to become a fucking Jainist or whatever and just never hurt a fly, literally.
I do
do they
appreciate
do?
that like
What do they eat?
Meditate, drink water.
normally
eat,
like grain.
Grain? Can they harvest grain?
as long as it doesn't kill the plant, I guess.
Okay. I guess like it's the same thing as like apple fall from tree, then you can eat it. I
Yeah,
guess.
and then they
Or
have to,
I
like,
think they
plant
might
the
get
seeds.
donations, right? Like you can donate food to them.
So
Maybe.
it's like the
I forget.
it's
Hold
like the
on, I
people
can
in
just-
Pluribus, the show Pluribus.
Possibly.
Have you seen it?
Uh-uh.
I've never
Oh, it's
seen
the new
that,
show
no.
by the guy who made Breaking Bad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fucking
I'm never
sick.
gonna watch
It's on
that.
Netflix.
You're never gonna watch it?
No.
He's
You never watched
seen-
Breaking
Everyone's
Bad?
gonna tell me
he's-
to watch it, and I'm never gonna
Oh,
watch
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he means never seen Bullet Train.
It's one of those
Oh,
things.
that's true. He's never seen Bullet Train. He'd never watch Breaking Bad.
No.
He'd never watch Pluribus. Pluribus isn't getting enough like love.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Apple TV, so you have to pirate it
Okay.
basically.
All right.
But it is really cool.
Oh, speaking of pirating, what's your opinion on? Have you heard about this Avatar thing? The Avatar Legend.
The
of Aang?
Avatar movie. I watched like 6 minutes of it or something, and then I was like, "That's cool." I don't know if anyone asked for this.
Everyone asked for this.
Did they?
Yes.
Everybody
The
wanted
Avatar
a,
movie.
Yes.
the animated one.
Yes.
The
You guys are fucking basic
So many
bitches.
people wanted this movie.
I don't appreciate Avatar at all.
Me
We've been
neither.
over this. I hate it. I hate.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
I
you don't like it
just-
because it preaches.
It's ridiculously overhyped. It's just Dances with Wolves, but blue aliens.
no,
It's
no.
a shittier
wrong
version of
Avatar.
No, the legend, the Avatar,
Avatar:
the Last Airbender.
Yeah, the one that has
you
good
have
porn.
got to specify.
Yeah, the one that has good porn.
You cannot just say Avatar like
Hey,
that.
hey, that
Yeah.
James Cameron movie has great porn.
Oh, please. They have sex with their hair. I'd rather watch the blind chick have sex.
The
I mean, if
porn
she
has
put the
gotten-
hair tube on
you should
my
look
dick-
it back up. The porn's gotten much better.
Look, all I'm saying is older Grandma Toph from the Korra series. You can't beat that with blue aliens.
Oh, to answer your question from a second ago, before we finish moving on to the Avatar porn,
Say it in Gilbert Gottfried's voice.
They're prohibited from eating meat, fish, eggs, and root vegetables like potatoes, onions, garlic, and carrots. Because harvesting the root kills the plant, you see.
Okay, I want to say you
Thank you.
started Black Southern Preacher and then transitioned into
I
Gilbert
wasn't
Gottfried.
ready to go full Gilbert Gottfried.
It
That's
took
when
you
I
a
hit
second
it.
to warm up.
into
I
it.
almost shouted "Amen, brother" because I was really getting into
Eric-
it.
You have to think about it for a second.
Eric in another room, like doing the la 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 la,
Yeah.
then screaming in Gilbert Gottfried's voice. La 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 la.
Now you feel his pain. He had to put that on instantly.
I know, like, isn't that weird to like think
Yeah.
like, oh my god, his whole job was like destroying his own vocal cords?
Yeah.
like his
Yeah.
whole life, that's what he did.
It is rough.
Yeah, it's got to be
It's
terrible.
rough on the vocal cords.
You're gonna be fucking mute tomorrow. You're not gonna be able to talk at all.
Yeah, you won't be able to outbark the dogs. How are you
Yeah,
gonna
how are you gonna
establish
fucking
dominance?
outbart the dogs, dude?
I just clap my cheeks
Oh, dude, yes, okay, yeah.
They all shut up.
deafening.
immediately.
Uh,
It's like a wave
But
goes
yeah,
out
so
through
the
the
big,
kennel.
the big
Shit flies
controversy
off the
right
shelves.
now,
It's pretty
Eric,
cool.
since I know you probably haven't heard about this.
I never look into any controversies ever.
Yeah. So Avatar: The Legend of Aang is the new animation movie that has released.
Oh, okay, right. I did vaguely hear
Yeah,
about this. I'm
it-
surprised I'm not
It
hearing more
got
buzz
pulled
about
from
it.
theaters from
Okay.
Paramount because Paramount owns the Nickelodeon and they own that studio.
Sure.
They were going to put it on Paramount Plus as a way
Okay.
of like getting people to subscribe to Paramount Plus. Shitty corporation doing their thing. So someone at Paramount accidentally, allegedly accidentally, leaked the movie to a well-known leaker in an email. And apparently the guy was like, and he put out some clips of the movie to prove it.
Mhm.
People were like, nah, you ain't got it. And he was like, fucking bet, bitch. And just and people just kept trying to goad him, I guess. And he was like, bet, bitch. He dropped it on Twitter. A whole movie.
Yeah, the whole thing was immediately downloaded by millions of people.
The movie was completely done.
Oh, so that
and
thing's
so in
getting
these
yo-hoed
past
across the waves
yes,
right now.
so much. And so in the past couple of days, there has been, and I swear to God, it's a Paramount psyop of people going, no, don't pirate the movie. It's hurting the artists in the studio. They're not going to get paid. They're not going to let us have any more Avatar shit anymore. No, don't pirate the movie. And and for any of you guys comment, here's my big fucking thing about it. One, the artists got paid for their contract.
Sure.
Per their contract. Two, that's not how capitalism fucking works. If people want a product and they're still purchasing merchandise, they're not going to fucking get rid of their most profitable goat next to SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. Don't fall for the Paramount propaganda, you fucking chokes.
They're making a new show anyways. They're making a
Yeah.
third Avatar show.
Like, don't fall for the propaganda, you idiots.
they're really gonna hurt from not getting the movie
It's
in
made me
theaters.
so fucking mad seeing this across my feed of people being like, no, don't pirate it. It hurts the artist. It hurts the
You
artist.
know what? Actually, one thing I could say is it probably would hurt theaters. Like AMC and
Just
those like
drop it in
places.
theaters.
Yeah, but those places are really hurting. And I don't think people are gonna go see a movie if they can get it for free online.
I've seen so many people and granted it's comment section, so it is what it is, but I've seen so many people been like, if they would just release it in theaters, I'd go watch it.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like that's such a
In every single
uncommon take on anything these days. People are like, I'd rather watch it from my house. Like nobody goes to movie theaters unless it's the Mario movie. You know?
I disagree. It's these dedicated fan bases that do.
Yeah, like
Star
the Mario
Wars,
movie.
Avatar.
Yeah.
The Amazing Digital Circus fans are gonna stink up the theaters.
I mean, Minecraft. I mean,
Yeah.
like the thing is, I wonder if like does the Last Airbender have
yes,
that big
the
of a fan base?
is frothing.
They're disgusting. I hate them. It's
They're all our age now.
I know, and it's disgusting.
Except the Legend of Korra people, but those are all simps anyway.
yeah, but there was a better show, so that's what matters.
Ooh,
She was brown and muscly.
He's
All
a
right.
Legend of Korra lover. Okay.
Yeah.
Our channel
right.
just got assassinated.
Well, it's got much better.
I think it's an okay show.
I
like
enjoy
Korra.
things from the porn.
No,
And Korra has much better porn.
true.
She's shredded and brown.
But I like the Legend.
Which
of
one of
Korra.
those things is hot?
Apparently, Asian muscle mommies. Is,
I think people who give
Patrick's
Korra a
kink
lot of
now.
shit just don't allow people to make mistakes.
Like I said, one of those things is hot. I'll let you decide which one it is.
I never watched Legend of Korra, and I only watched like 2/3 ish out of order of like the original.
The bad guys in Legend of Korra are the appeal. Like Korra herself is hot, and her girlfriend is hot, and her boyfriend is annoying. But the bad guys
People
are
like
a
Marco,
communist,
I think his
an
name is.
anarchist, a fascist, and a
they go more philosophical with the villains.
and an anarchist, right?
Like,
Yeah,
they go through a
that's
lot
what I
of-
said. There's an
instead of
anarchist,
just
a
like
communist,
one
a
big-
fascist, and then a what's the last one? There's 4 seasons. Oh,
I mean, I was gonna say
theocracists or whatever, like a guy who's a fucking religious nut.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what you would call that.
a zealot.
A zealot. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that works.
But I'm saying more philosophical because like in the first one, he's just Hitler. He's Hitler, but with fire powers.
Yeah, it's Hitler and fire powers versus Jesus
Yeah.
with wind powers.
Yeah.
Jesus, if he was a monk, which he kind of was.
Yeah.
He was a rabbi.
Not
so-
really a monk.
He's a rabbi.
I wouldn't call Jesus a monk.
Jesus would have killed Ozai, is my point. That's
Jesus
my
would
point.
have flipped
twisted
it.
his head off.
He would have flipped Ozai's table for sure.
Shit, a fucking
100%.
rainbow down his neck.
Yeah, he would have tossed his salad.
He would have given him
Maybe
some
like
devil's
the,
lettuce.
I guess.
Yeah, like toss. It's the same. That's like what you say when you flip it like a market table.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they put salads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
really
you're
served
right.
salads. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
His
just making sure.
cabbages.
That's what the
I'm
kids
right.
say
Yeah,
these
yeah,
days.
Cabbages!
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Okay.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
already
we
had
used to call that flipping tables, but now it's called tossing salads.
Okay.
You should use that in
because of
public.
Avatar and the salad guy.
Probably.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I know that
cabbage
the
guy.
zeitgeist tells me that you should definitely call flipping tables tossing salads.
Kara keeps talking about
They're going
like,
to laugh at you if you call it flipping tables.
yeah. Kara keeps talking about fucking tossing salads, and I'm like, we have. I don't
mean-
want to like just like she talks about it like
Now,
when I'm
tables are
podcast,
expensive.
obviously.
No, I mean like when we're doing the podcast or when I'm playing table. If I'm playing 40K, Kira's like, why don't you toss the salad? And I'm like, I want to play. I want to finish this game.
You know, people are so starved for normalcy. I hear people in prison only talk about tossing salads, even though they don't even have like proper tables in there.
So sad.
Oh, and they're bolted down for what they have.
yeah,
so
that's
sad.
probably why. You know,
Keep the blood
everyone,
ravens from being
everyone
able
just
to take
wants
them.
to be tossing salads
Yeah,
in
good
prison.
reference.
Apparently.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one thing I know about. I don't know anything else about the blood ravens outside of the fact that they.
They'd be
What do you
tossing
wanna know?
salads.
Yeah, outside of the fact that they, be
They
tossing
have
salads.
the highest amount of psychers per chapter.
It
currently.
sucks that they're like there's the blood angels and then the blood ravens. I'm like, why?
That is a little confusing.
Why? Like one of them's cool and they're vampires, and the other one they just steal shit. Like that's their thing. Like one of them's black people and one of them is vampires.
No, the salamanders are the black people.
Yeah, but they don't steal
those are like
bikes.
crispy,
Yeah.
charred black people. They're not African.
Those are the red bone black people.
Honestly, race is completely ambiguous in Warhammer. If you're going to be racist, it's against the many, many Xenos you're allowed to be racist against. There's no point.
It's also against the imperial
or against
code.
mutants.
Is it really?
Yeah, some commissar would look at you and go, "Fucking, what are you doing? Just get
If it's
on,
a
get on
normal
the fucking
human-
line with that guy and stop being stupid."
I was gonna say I feel like there's probably some
If it's
nobles
an
out there.
unmutated human, then yeah. And
Like-
yeah, of course the nobles think that the others are rabble, but that's classism, not racism.
That's true. Did you see the big guy that they're adding to Rogue
It's not
Trader?
better, but
the
it's
new
not the same
DLC
either.
party member.
No,
It's a tech priest, and he's just a big, fat, round old man with like a
Cool.
tech beard.
nice.
He's like his design is so ugly to where I'm like, I wonder if like they're just trying to make him like look.
Good.
Pop that up on
No,
screen,
good. I
Patrick.
love
Yeah,
it when
throw 'em up.
I like it when some of the characters are just ugly as
I mean, he
sin.
just looks like hedonism bot. You know,
Yeah.
like he's just like giant.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's like
they're
a
doing
round
like some
circle.
cool Slanesh stuff with him.
I
Maybe they
wish.
were
That would be
Tech
Futurama
cool.
priest
fans.
Slanesh.
Oh, I'd play that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, corrupted tech priests are all worship Slanesh. Yeah.
They have corrupted tech
They're
priests,
all,
don't they?
They're all internet gooners.
And they're all seeking
Oh,
the
Super
yes.
internet gooners.
They're all that guy
yeah.
from Blade.
I was
They've all
gonna say,
got,
they're-
like,
they're-
pleasure
they're, like-
machines hooked
yeah,
up to
they're
themselves
they're
at all
seeking
times.
perfection in like machinery.
Yeah.
They
They're
want
big
the
fat-
ultimate orgasm through machinery.
They're the big fat guy from Blade
I mean, you-
sitting in the fucking
you-
cardboard.
Kinda,
car
You
yeah.
kind of have a way into that because
Pearl.
like the tech priests already are seeking perfection with the
Yeah, with the-
machinery.
yeah,
and
instead of the flesh.
you can
Yeah.
do it.
I mean,
Excess.
actually, no, I don't know. They're
the
kind of like the
excess of
exact,
having machinery on you.
but the flesh is weak, so like the whole thing with like sex, they would probably be completely against that. It would have to be like lust for metal or something. But
Yeah.
there's a whole thing for that.
Well, I mean, it just has to be excess.
Did you ever see Tetsuo the Iron Man?
No, because I don't like body horror.
Okay. It was when I was a kid and Yeah.
Canada.
I mean, that's not that far off. But
I'm thinking
the
Akira.
yeah, I know, but
It's like the Tusk.
when
I saw
it's
Tusk.
it's like Tusk or like what was the movie where the woman like fucks a car and then she like gives birth to a car or something?
What
Gives
the
birth to
fuck?
like car parts.
What?
I don't remember.
Or
but,
The Fly.
yeah, but it was when
Some
I was in high
Cronenberg-esque
school.
horror.
I used to
I
put
do not like it.
whenever I wanted to bother people, I would put Tetsuo the Iron Man up on television and just be like, "Yeah, give me the remote." It was like passing me the aux cable, and then I
Yeah.
would just play the most obnoxious shit I could think of. That was I don't know why people didn't want to hang out with me in college. You know,
Yeah.
I was a lot of fun.
I remember
As a counter to
you were in a
people who
big
played-
room kick for a while.
I was
The
what?
Room.
You were into a big the room. Like
Yeah, I put-
every new person you met, you showed them the room.
I think it was Kira. That did happen, and I'm pretty sure that was Kira being
Yeah.
like,
That's how we got married.
"Yeah, oh god,
Because like I
Show
remember,
a bitch the room.
I remember
They're sopping
when I first
wet.
got here, you showed me the room,
yep,
and then like
And he was
A-
sopping wet.
Aaron started coming over more, and you showed him the room.
yeah."
And
And
then
he
I
was
think Jeff
sopping
started
wet.
coming over more, and him and Noah sat down and watched the room.
It's one of
with
those
us.
things where, like, if you haven't seen it, I'm like, yeah, it's funny. You should watch it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone should probably like view a moist
I
vampire
just
at
threw
least,
up water into my mouth.
and we'll calm down.
Gross.
We
Stop
started
that.
we started talking about the
calm,
room.
Calm down.
I got so excited about Tommy Wiseau's sex scene near the end. He has such a nice butt. It's so weird. Like,
Yeah.
cause
The
he's
nicest part of the movie.
yeah, like his face is so fucky, but his
And wet.
backside's like pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, his backside's wet too, but you know, it's all right.
Sopping wet.
You hear that he wanted to actually have sex with that woman during the movie, and she wouldn't let him do it.
I'm not surprised.
It's not entirely.
You know,
Kind of seems like it's par for the course after you learn a lot about the man. I mean,
did you ever watch The Disaster Artist, the
No.
movie about the making of?
I want to.
I've
not
never
seen it.
actually seen
Yeah.
any of that stuff firsthand. I've just heard people talk about
Have you
it.
not seen the room?
Oh, really?
Well, now we
It's got such a charming like. I mean, like, it's so charming, like the scene where like the mom talks to the wife and she's like, "It's back. I have stage 4 cancer," and then that goes nowhere.
My
Like,
favorite
there's-
scene is him going into the shop and going, "Oh, hello, doggy.
Hello,
this is
doggy."
my favorite shop.
Yeah.
Goodbye."
Yeah, the first opening scene to
Yeah,
the movie.
and my favorite fact about that is they only allowed him one take
really?
to get. Apparently, yeah, they only
That's
allowed
why
him
they
like
ADR'd it.
one take to
Yeah.
get that right.
Yeah, they just like walked into an actual store and just told them to say
That's
that
gotta
or some
be. I mean,
shit.
that's gotta
Like,
be how they did most of the stuff there.
Yeah, like they just walked out and started filming stuff with entirely too expensive cameras for what they were doing. And he
Was it
also-
you that
he
we
filmed
watched?
it like with 2 different cameras too, so that he would have it on 8mm for
Yeah.
some reason or some such
was
nonsense.
it you that
Hey,
watched?
no,
I
dude, it's
watched.
just how you make cinema.
Was it either of you that I watched Suburban Sasquatch with?
Don't think
No.
so.
Oh God, we've got to watch
I've
that.
heard
for the
people
show.
talk about that one on the internet.
That
as
one's
well.
so fun. It's
That one
so
has a
fun.
rap scene in it, doesn't it?
I mean, like, kind of, but it's like it's more like the Sasquatch is trying to or is going to, and then they rescue her before it happens. You know, it's like heavily implied that that's what the Sasquatch has been doing to women.
Oh,
And like the Sasquatch's lair is just a giant room with trash bags that were ripped apart and put up on the wall.
The Snorks all over again.
Yeah, it's basically the Snorks. Patrick, put up some of the Rule 34 of the Snorks.
nice.
Pretty much exactly like that.
Yep, that's what Suburban Sasquatch is like.
Was there
Do
anything?
you think
that-
Rule 34 of the Snorks,
Drink
they
it
just
in like a
they
snork.
replace the straw like antenna thing on them with a dick?
No, I think that's
No,
Dick's
they-
mostly going into the antenna thing.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
makes
with
sense,
obviously the
yeah.
dick goes into the tube.
Makes
Either
sense.
that or like you'd give them a blowjob and then they like kind of play like a saxophone or a horn out of the tube.
Do you think snuff films in the snork world are people like sucking up their insides through that antenna tube?
It's so specific.
Patrick, go ahead and see if you can find Rule 34 of that. I bet that ain't out there. That's gonna be
Oh
new.
yeah, great.
Yeah.
Let's find the Guro.
Oh,
Rule
dude, yeah.
34. Yeah, cool.
We should
Of
pay-
snorks.
If it doesn't exist, we should pay somebody to make it. That's the thumbnail for the episode right there.
there you go.
Everybody
All
will
right.
click on that one.
Goyaba, get to work.
All of you 100 people that listen to this, I know how you're really into snuff porn.
snorks.
Snork snuff films.
When I was a kid, I read a book by Stephen King's son, and like the opening of the book was him talking about how he has like
Is
a
he
collection
Stephen
of.
Prince?
Yeah, definitely. It's got to be right. Like I
Yeah.
don't remember his name, but like if his name is anything but Stephen Prince, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Point being, I think the book was called Heart Shaped Box, and the character had
copyright.
I know, right? The main character had a collection of snuff films, and I had to, because I was little, and I was like, "What the fuck is a snuff film?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I should be reading this. And then the rest of the book was just like mild. I was like, okay, so we
Hey.
open with the main character has a collection.
I see he inherited his father's talent.
Yeah, of like bringing a thing up and then it never comes back. I really,
Oh, just being mild.
if you,
I think Stephen King is highly overrated.
Yeah, I mean, he's prolific. He's not good at writing.
He's what people read when they're like, yeah, I read books and I'm smart, and then they don't actually read books.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you think that it helps to do
I
cocaine
just read
and
that
then
middle
read
section
Stephen King
and
stuff?
over and over again.
yeah.
There's this part right in the middle.
Yeah.
I keep rereading that one.
No, I'm
part.
telling you, I've read Pet Cemetery. I'm really literate.
Do you think that Stephen King's books are better if you do cocaine so you can get more in the headspace
Yes.
of what he was in?
Yes, I do.
Can't say I've ever tried
Have you ever tried
reading
doing
Stephen King
Oh, okay.
while on cocaine.
I was gonna say, have you ever
Um,
read anything while on
specific.
cocaine? Because I don't think I have either. I wonder how I would do. I wonder if I'd be like, "This is the best book ever."
I've
I don't
read
think
something.
I tried to read a book. No, I mean
I've read something on a meth equivalent. Does that count?
Have you? How was it? Does it work?
Very calming,
Okay.
and I could read a lot better.
I wonder. Like, I hate fucking reading, so I wonder if I just did coke and like tried to read like a
I
historical
like how that.
text.
I like how that whooshed over him really hard.
No. I mean, I got it, but
Yeah.
some part of me wants to believe it would do the same thing to me. That's all
You'd
I'm
be
saying.
really calm.
Yeah,
I think
I
when
just
I
wanna
did
believe
coke,
it.
the only time I did coke alone, and was able to just kind of do whatever after the fact, like there were no people with me. I think I just played Final Fantasy. I think I played Final Fantasy 12.
Fuck you, man. When I did
Because
coke
I
and
was in
played
the-
Siphon Filter, I wasn't alone at least. I mean, like,
Because
come
I was
on.
in the Sand Sea in like Final Fantasy 12, and you can rack up huge combos of killing the same enemy type over and over again. And it's mostly just the like
How much coke did you have? Were you doing
not
coke?
a whole lot.
Okay, I was gonna
Bump,
say,
man,
were you
just a
but like
bump.
enough to stay up at night,
okay? So you had
You
like
know.
5 lines of coke max.
I guess.
Yeah,
It
okay.
depends on.
Just doing
How-
small bumps of
He'd
coke
get
in
a big
between like
combo.
fights.
Like every time he like upped his combo, he did another line.
I could see you getting an erection and just sitting there like hard as a rock, just bricked up, like getting your combo so high
as
because
a
of like
could
all the
get
coke
to
you're
99
taking.
and keep it there. Ugh. And I'd just start farming.
Is that what cocaine
fuckloads
does
of,
to you? Makes you hard?
things.
Nah,
Not
I
usually.
wish.
No,
It would be cool.
it can.
Can it?
I mean, well, if you're horny, you can.
Some
be
people are like, "Oh yeah, it
cocaine
turns
horny.
me on. Cocaine turns me on." I'm like, "Does coffee turn you on? The fuck are you
I think
talking
it's just
about?"
more you were turned on and you did coke.
No, there
Like,
are people who are like, "Yeah, give cocaine to women. That really turns them on." You know.
I think it's really an individual thing. I feel like
I
I've
still wanna
been
do
horny
ecstasy.
and not been horny.
I still want to try ecstasy.
It's been hard to have sex on upper sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it just depends.
I want to know if ecstasy is really like the fucking Family Guy bit. You know, like I want to know if that's how accurate is that? Because I would
Oh.
love to just be rolling around on the floor and be like, this carpet feels amazing.
What's that thing?
It's what they
Do you remember
say.
that
It
Family
makes
Guy bit
everything
where
feel better.
Stewie, Peter, and
You're
Chris?
talking about the Epicac,
what's that?
where they throw up on each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Epicac.
Epicac.
Well,
I didn't know what it
Stupid
was
Maggie
either.
Throw
I-
up. It's for when you eat poisonous shit. And they give it to you at the hospital to make the poisonous
oh,
shit
is
go
that like
bye-bye.
old charcoal then, basically?
Yeah,
No,
they use
well,
activated charcoal is
it does the same
easier.
thing.
That's
more
like the
modern.
modern. That's the modern.
Your
method.
great grandmother
Sometimes
had
they use
Epicac
Epicac.
in the counter.
Oof,
That's like that.
okay.
It was like if you got like if your kid ate a bunch of fucked up berries and was gonna die, you give them Epicac and they'll throw it all up.
So is it like it just tastes that bad, or is it the chemicals that make
It's a
you?
chemical.
I think it's
that
chemical. I
makes
don't know.
you
Okay.
upchuck.
You guys want to
Yeah.
do Epicac and like fucking film it?
I absolutely hate throwing up more than anything.
Do you
So,
really?
No.
Why? You
No.
have a metaphobia?
He
Not
loves.
quite.
I've got a
loves-
metaphobia. Do you have a metaphobia?
Wow, more or less, I guess.
Oh, I'm not
Because
gonna
I
fulfill
used to
your
get
sick
migraines.
fetish, you fuck.
I used to get migraines, and my mom didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I would get migraines, and I would throw up fairly often, and it was a whole thing.
And then she'd give you hepamine.
And
for
I
that.
would
Epicac?
fight that.
Yeah, hepacac.
I would fight that throwing up, even though I know it would eventually start to make me feel better.
Why?
I would fight it for hours.
You really just hate throwing up that much?
I do.
How would you
I hate
do that
not
and
being
be an
able to
alcoholic?
breathe. I hate
And see,
fucking,
like, go to the opposite spectrum. Where
hurts
this
my
guy was
throat.
making himself throw up classically to get out of school.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Well,
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
No,
strategy.
I-
It's a single controlled vomit, though. Like,
You say it like I did it once. I'd have to show off a little bit.
Yeah.
Now that I have GERD,
Yeah,
I can just throw up on command.
No one's getting out of school on a blah.
Yeah, of course.
No, you're getting out. You got to do like 3 at least.
And then take the thermometer
you
and
gotta
put it up
prove
against the
that
light
you can't
bulb.
hold anything down.
Yeah. You got to take the thermometer, put it up against the light bulb, and then it says like, oh, it's 103 or something. You're like, oh, I'm so sick. You go and
Yeah.
show it to them.
and if
then
you're gonna do that, make sure you eat like the majority of dinner like before, like last night, because it's not gonna be
Eat all the
digested.
leftovers.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah.
all be digested by the time you wake, so you'll get an easy 3 out of you.
yeah, easy. Otherwise, it'll just be bile.
Yeah, and you
And
don't want
as-
that.
that's
That
gonna
actually
suck.
harms you. You don't want that.
Yeah, as hot as that will be, you won't be able to get to stay home.
Yeah, it always ends in bile, though.
Yeah.
You know, when you throw up, it's got to be everything in the stomach until it's nothing but bile. And then you dry heave for a while, and I just hate it.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I don't like how the
Nope.
bile looks.
I don't like
What
any
about the
part
smell?
of it.
And then like
The
like
texture.
if you throw up enough, your throat,
All bad.
Your throat's gonna bleed a
All
little.
bad.
Yeah, you ever get into the part where like your throat like is raw and it's bleeding a little bit?
Yes,
Yeah.
And, like,
I blow
the-
my nose, and there's blood and
Yeah.
vomit in my
and
nose.
Now
Yes,
the bile
I
has
hate
that
it.
red mix
It
in it.
had
and you're
probably
like,
all the
"Ugh."
alcohol and cocaine, Eric. That probably has a little bit to do with that. I don't know if that's the throwing up. It's probably all the mixing of drugs in your last.
Well,
Then
generally
every time
only
you
happens
swallow
while
it,
I'm throwing
hurts.
up, but
Yeah.
still, yeah. Then everything sucks. for a
Throwing up
while
doesn't. Throwing up
afterwards.
never bothered me. It's so easy. You just do it and then it's over. But
No,
I understand
I'm with
the.
Eric. It's a pain in the ass.
I mean, it's a pain in the ass if you're really sick and you're just dry heaving over the tub and you've got the flu and you're like, oh my god, you know.
No, for me, it's always a like hours long ordeal of some sort.
You've never just gotten sick and then you're like, I think I ate something bad, and you just throw up and you're like, oh, okay, I'm all right.
yeah, I have.
Nope.
I've
Yeah,
done that.
That's
I mean,
never
that's
happened to
that's
me.
what throwing up usually
we
is.
should have more vomitoriums.
It sounds like yes, we should.
Never
absolutely.
what that meant, but okay.
You and I are the type of person who can actually like just throw up from random things. He's the kind of person that like he's got an iron stomach.
Right.
That's what I'm learning here.
My stomach wants to hold everything down,
Yeah.
but sometimes can't.
As a guy who did a lot of kratom, I also have an iron stomach.
You can't have both.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If you do
It's
kratom,
like I have GERDs, I can throw up on command. Also, I have an iron stomach,
Yeah.
and everything gets held
I
Oh,
thought
down.
the
iron-
sphincter at the top of my
I
stomach
thought
isn't
iron
that
stomach
isn't
just
that
meant
great.
you could eat gross stuff.
No, it just means like nothing will upset your stomach, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, kratom
No, I
never
get
upset
upset
my
stomach
stomach
all
and
the
like
time.
fucking. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it
I
never
just don't
happens to
throw
me.
up.
I recently
refuse
started
to
getting
throw up.
a fucking upset stomach, and it's like it gives me anxiety now. So
I'm
I'm dying.
I've
you know?
been a little bit better since I quit drinking.
I bet it's fucking done wonders for your stomach quitting drinking, especially with like the liquor you were putting down.
But also my shit, mostly.
You were
Like,
drinking your shit?
No, my shit comes out looking like actual logs now. I was, you know, I
And you
wanted
were-
to eat it, you know.
Oh,
but you
okay.
can't like, you know, diarrhea. You can't like,
Yeah, you can't,
have
like,
to,
scoop it up or
freeze
anything.
it or something to like get.
Also,
some-
do you like get it out of the toilet and then put it in?
Then you have to sift the
He
toilet.
can't even finish the sentence.
Well, you gotta sift the toilet water
His
out.
mind is so depraved.
Yeah, you've got to use like a wax cloth, you know? Like,
Oh, like the ancient Sumerians, we all have those really long copper straws, and I congregate with my boys over the
Do you know
toilet.
apparently women
Yeah,
used to
and we-
have
we
portable
pierce the barrier.
urinals?
women used to have portable urinals.
Yeah.
That's called a bucket, son.
No. They were
Yeah,
like
we kind of all did actually.
no, they were like these
We
really.
evolved past that.
They look like gravy trays.
They look like gravy trays.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
it's
What
designed
gravy?
to-
So it looks like a cup, is what you're trying to say. It looks like a gravy tray. Is such a dumb way to say that. We
does.
have
like
things-
Aladdin's lamp if there was no top.
Oh.
It looks kind of like
they
that.
make them significantly less fancy now.
BD Iago talking about how women are using
The woman would press her labia against the uppermost portion of the lamp-like device. And then she would excrete urine into the lamp,
Yeah, see, that's the one.
thus
yeah,
pissing
yeah,
off the
okay.
genie.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry, pissing on the genie.
you rub it 3 times, you get an entirely different sensation.
The Aladdin movie would have been way
Very different experience. Pays top dollar.
if Jasmine had found the lamp, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. She's. That genie in a
She
bottle
didn't know
song.
what to do with it.
That genie in a bottle song makes a whole lot of different shit now. It's an entirely different song.
Yeah, she got her labia caught.
Yeah, Robin
Was
Williams
stuck. She's,
being the
you know.
the genie is probably the only reason that I in my brain I'm like, yeah, I don't want any porn of that. Like, because he's such a good guy.
But good news, the porn is almost exclusively of Jasmine. So,
Dude, I played Princess Trainer. The porn is almost exclusively of Jasmine and the genie.
Would it help if it wasn't
He does
Robin
show
Williams
up,
genie, but the Homer Simpson genie from the TV show?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bill Castellaneta.
Yeah.
If it was, actually,
Castanella.
If you imagine it,
Castellaneta.
if you imagine it with
no, that's not it.
Castanella,
Castanella.
You got it. Come on. Keep going, you guys.
Castelletto.
Castle Network.
Yeah, if you play in your head Castle Network's voice.
Yeah. I'm now imagining Iago
Castellaneta.
screaming at the genie about how he doesn't have the same voice and how he sounds like Homer Simpson. You're not Robin Williams at all.
You sound like you're friends with Scientologists.
Do you know the lady who voices Bart was like calling people on the phone and trying to get them to sign up for the Church of Scientology? There
Yes.
are recordings of her doing this.
Like low
Did you
key,
know people
I
are
don't
trying to speed run the Scientology building right now?
Yeah, I did see that. Did you know about this, Eric?
speed run the Scientology.
Okay,
building.
let's
Like,
say
you
what
show-
do you think
you
that
show up-
means? What do you think
guess
that means?
I guess that means you show up with $5 million and just buy every step in one day.
That's pretty good. That's a good guess. No. What
Okay.
happens is you take your phone out and you hit record and you open the door. I guess maybe wait for somebody to open the door. You run in and you get to see how far you can get before security stops you.
Yeah.
Oh.
People have gotten not that far, surprisingly.
Oh,
they
yeah,
got some good
They get
sec-
stopped quick.
Yeah, they got some good security in there.
I think it's because people are pussy though.
no, people just don't make it past the first floor.
People
I
are
think.
too afraid to get arrested. That's
Oh,
the
you
problem.
think so?
Yes.
Dude, take my ass
threw
to
a couple-
California.
If you threw a couple elbows in some of those, I've seen these videos, and like they're not putting up a fight. Like the people are just like, "Hey, whoa, you gotta leave."
Oh, so you're
and then they
saying-
leave.
Oh.
No. Swift elbow, get that guy. You're speed running. Get that guy out of the way so you don't kill your time. Get up there to Tom Cruise.
Then you pull the 45 out on them.
Yeah.
if you're going to be a good speed runner,
Yeah. I bet you get real far.
let's get serious, people.
the fucking
Like,
security
well, if it's a
tries to
1911, you'll get through at least 7 guards.
Yeah.
Eight
if
if
you got one in the chamber.
Eric, Jesus Christ, a
Talking about
1911.
farting, not
What do you
a
live in
bullet.
1911? Get a Glock 19, kit it out to where it has a barrel
Glock
and a
19
stock,
does not
Yeah, and
shoot
it-
45.
a wrist stock. Don't be illegal,
A
guys.
bump start
and
with an
And-
extended
and
magazine.
a pistol
with a
grip.
switch.
Yeah.
And
You gotta have that stupid switch on there so it can go full auto.
and,
Yes.
and fucking speed run the building if we're being serious.
What were they
goddammit.
called? Inferno triggers or something? Hades trigger?
I always heard them just called Glock switches,
Oh, that's
which
no.
is
It's like hair
not very
triggers. It's the
exciting.
ones that like have the two little things. You can pull it with both fingers.
What if you got to the top of the tower and
Oh
like
no, that's something different.
Tom Cruise just waiting up there like a boss fight?
Yeah, he's like got his hands behind his back and he's looking out a window.
He
Yeah.
starts growing
Yeah.
eyes and turning into wheels. And
Yeah,
that's just like,
yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah, he turns around and looks
Son
at
of
you
a
and he's
bitch.
like, "Good, you made it." And then he like his face like contorts and like pieces of angel
He
start coming
gets
out of him.
unnaturally
You
taller.
just see more.
Oh yeah,
eyes
yeah, like
coming out.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he yells at you like fucking Gandalf yells at Bilbo. Yeah.
Yeah, he starts getting taller.
Yeah, he get angry. He gets
I'm
taller.
gonna
at
get
you.
tall at you.
I mean, the thing is,
He
he's like
triples
5'4".
in height, and he's like 5'3".
I was gonna say, yeah. So he gets tall. He's like 5'3". Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the show, folks. Thank you for listening. AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
support your local DSA. I'm Will.
Support the local Scientologists.
Adopt at your local shelter. Fuck you.
Marry the Pope.
Nah. Marry the